Good morning, everyone. Velma Garns here, also known as the Velminator. Today is episode, your permanent results coach. Today is episode 110. And after I figured out that the only thing you need to know about low impact movements is the fact that one foot is always on the ground, I decided that I was going to show you a few little ditties, and I'm just going to keep showing you exercises here until tomorrow, and then I'll wrap it up on Sunday, okay? So today I am going to show you a little ditty. I did this morning. Hey, good morning. And we have, well, the only thing you need for this one, you don't necessarily need it, but it's going to make it a lot more challenging. How you doing, lady? But you put it on just like this, like a pair of pantyhose, and if you have bigger legs than like I do, it's kind of a challenge. You're going to try and get that sucker as flat as possible, so we'll see what happens with that. So it's not really involved in the first set. You can make it involved, but it doesn't really have to be, because I'm only going to focus on the upper body with this first one. So the first one is just like a regular old chest press here. You can kind of tap the weights together, thumb side of the weights up onto the top, just like this, okay? You're gonna do 10 that way, and then you're gonna flip the weights so your palms are facing towards your face, and you're gonna drop the elbows out on either side of your hips, close to the rib cage here, and you're gonna tap your pinky side of the weights all the way up and all the way down. So no air underneath your back, and you're just gonna do that for about 10 reps. And again, I only choose 10 reps just because it's an easy number. And I just want you to see what it feels like. You can always change up the weights and the reps if you want to. I just want to get you to a place where you can feel it. And the only reason why we choose reps to begin with is because we want to get you to feel it. So you always want to feel it at least on the last 3 reps of whatever weight that you're choosing. I'm going to do like 2 more here because I'm actually really starting to feel this. And then you're going to drop it down by the hips and then tap up just like this. Abs are in nice and tight. Whatever you want to do with your feet, like you can hold your feet up like this. If you're coordinated enough, it's kind of like flutter, because the next one's going to work on the hips. And then come back out like this. And you're going to tap about 10 times here. And just keep doing that over and over again until you really feel it. 10 reps each. All right? That's actually really a pretty good ditty. Really works the triceps a lot more than maybe what you can see. And then the next one here, we're going to come around into tabletop. Woo! All fours position. I really feel that one. So for here, tabletop, so you think you can see me here, is I have my knees like directly underneath my hips. And of course you see I already have the band on there. I put the band on. And what I want you to do is curl your toes under, kind of stabilize yourself, lift the knees up off the ground, pull your belly button in nice and tight, and then just open it up, just like that. Just open and close, open and close. So I want you to resist your urge to do this, because you're kind of taking your core out of it. So you're just lifting it up just barely off the ground, and you're fluttering your knees in and out just like that, going as wide as you can, depending upon the band there. All right. So that's it's another little ditty that you can do. And then you can do a set of push-ups. And I'm going to tie this all here together in a second. And you can do a set of push-ups here, and then lift up, tap your toes. You can always do the push-ups from the knees or from the toes. I'm going to be a wimp and do them from my knees for the sake of live video, so you don't see me splat my face into the mat. You know what I mean? So that's really going to get your heart rate up. Then another one you can do, because the bands are pretty awesome actually. They're always providing resistance in both directions. Just kind of I hope to God you can hear me. I tested it before I went on live, so hopefully this is working. So actually give me a thumbs up if you're there, because you know I can't see that far. Blind, almost 50-year-old woman. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. So now we're sitting in an L-sit situation, and I'd love for you to take your feet off the ground if you can, and just flutter your feet in and out, just pulling in to the belly button and the top sides of your thighs. We're working overtime here. So that's something else you can do. And then lift up, sit back into boat pose, Now or you can do boat pose with your legs straight here. Both are fairly challenging. So here's a little ditty all put together. I'm gonna do 10 reps of each. You're gonna take your weights here, and I don't wanna lose my microphone, sorry. And you're gonna start with a set of chest presses here. 9, 8, 7, I can't count. 6, 5, you can also do this for time. 4, like see how many rounds of 10 you can get in like 3 minutes. 2 and 1, and then you can bring it down by the hips over the belly button for 10, 9, 8, 7. So I want your elbows to kind of braze across the rib cage here. Tap down to the ground and lift straight back up. Let's go for 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. And then we're going to flip around, all fours position, and lift the knees up just an inch off the ground, just an inch. Lift up and open. 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you can do a push-up, tap up. Do that 10 times. And that's a lot harder than it looks. I got 3 more. 3. So you could be boring and watch me, or you can do it with me. All right. And then the last one is you sitting up into an L position, and our legs certainly weigh something. So you're going to feel that as soon as you lift your legs up. Wherever you place the position of your fingertips is really dependent upon you and the comfortability, and if you can get your legs off the ground. What I'd love for you not to do is this, unless you're going into that boat pose. But if you're lifting it up in the L position, I want you to make sure that you're leaning into it and not trying to take the stress away from the muscles that are working. So lift up straight to the top of your head, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then you're going to lift up like such and hold it here. I can't decide if I want to go. You can do it like this or like this. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So that's a nice little ditty. Might take you, I don't know, 5 to 10 minutes. Just do 10 reps, 3 rotations. Or you can time yourself for like 3 minutes and do like 10 reps of everything, or see how many rotations you can get in. You can start with the first set and then move along to the second one and the third one. So another great low impact activity that has lots of value. So hopefully you got a little something out of it. So thank you guys. Thank you. I don't know if your name is Lav. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. You're awesome. Thank you. So thank you guys so much. Tomorrow I'm going to do another little ditty, because like I said, low impact, the only explanation you need to know is that one foot is on the ground at all times, or one limb is on the ground at all times. That makes it low impact. So after I ran out of that explanation, I just decided I was going to show you a little bit more low ditties. Yes, for lavender. Okay, good to know. Thanks for letting me know. So I will see you again tomorrow. My mornings are getting screwed up, so I will try and be as close to 8 a.m. as possible. If not 8 a.m., or probably somewhere around 8:30, just so you know. So I'll be going live, still live every single day. So I just don't know if it's going to be 8 a.m. or 8:30. So just bank on 8:30. So thank you guys so much for being all the way to the end of this video. I really do appreciate you. Even if you're watching the replay, I appreciate you. Also, if you want to know more about me and how I can help you a little bit further, you can find the link in my bio, or it will be above this video on my Facebook fan page. So thank you so much. You rock. Bye, Lavender. Love your name. That's so awesome. See you tomorrow. Bye, guys.